Okay, today we're going to talk about cameras. DSLR cameras, mirrorless cameras, and maybe camcorders. Because I'm thinking about getting a new one, a 4K video camera. I've got the GoPro Hero 4, two of the 5s, the 6, the 7, the 8, and now the 9. I've also got a Canon 80D, and then this camera I'm recording on the Canon XA35, which is a really good camera. I've got it hooked up to a Tascam 70D because I want better audio. I'm kind of a what the kids call an audiophile. I love audio. I love audio. Like, audio today still hasn't evolved. Like, we have good sound, there's good quality, it's clean audio, but the audio doesn't have enough. I don't know how to say it. It doesn't have enough oomph to it. It doesn't have any. It doesn't. It just. It didn't. It doesn't have any. Just doesn't sound. Doesn't have any flavor to it. So. And this Tascam 70D, like, you can hear everything with it. You can hear the. You can damn near hear the future with this thing. Like, the fans are going up. The air conditioner's on. And I can barely hear it with my own ears, but this Tascam, I can hear it. It sounds like I'm recording this video in front of an airplane right now. It's so loud, and it's hot as hell. It's summertime, and I live in Oklahoma, and there's humidity, and I'm not turning it off. I'm not turning it off. So anyway, the rant. Today's episode, like I said, I keep. I want to start off with the 4K crop. These DSLR and mirrorless cameras have a 4K crop. I don't know why they're cropped. I don't know why the 4K is cropped. It's fucking stupid. And I don't care why they're cropped. They shouldn't be cropped. It should be perfect. You gotta have a wide angle lens. I mean, when you're comparing the 1080p to the 4K to the cropped and the non-cropped, you can see a difference. But if you're just recording 4K by itself, you can't really, you can't tell. You can't tell if it's cropped unless you're comparing video side to side. You can't tell. But still, 4K crop is stupid. Who wants a, oh boy, I sure can't wait to get a 4K cropped camera. Oh boy, in the back of your head, it's going to be sitting there. Your video's not perfect. It's cropped, it's cropped, it's cropped. It's not perfect. Oh my God. No, I want it uncropped. I don't care why it's cropped. I didn't buy a camera so you could crop it. And Canon, the Canon cameras are mainly what I'm talking about. I don't know about Sony's and Fujifilms and all these other cameras. I don't know about their cameras, but I'm mainly talking about Canon because I like Canon. Anyway, yeah, and another point, the heating issue. The heating issue is really weird because the GoPro, I don't remember if the 7 had a heating issue. I got the 7 silver. They didn't have the black at Walmart. That's the only place I have to get GoPros from, and I didn't feel like ordering one on Amazon because I wanted one right now. I wanted one right then. I don't want to have to wait for it. I mean, nobody wants to have to wait for shit. Let's be honest. But the Hero 8 and the Hero 9 get really hot. Like, you can almost cook on those cameras. You can almost fry an egg on those cameras. They're so hot. Okay, the EOS R5, and I think the 6, and some of these Canon cameras, the expensive mirrorless cameras, are overheating, and they'll like automatically shut down, or they'll automatically stop recording. And apparently the camera will say the camera will say that they're getting too hot, and they're not even hot. They just automatically they'll just automatically shut down without even getting hot. So people were starting to think that Canon designed the cameras. Like, basically, people are coming to the conclusion that people are coming to the conclusion that Canon are trying to, like, are gimping their. It sounds like that people are implying that Canon is gimping their cameras on purpose to get people to buy a proper camcorder. I mean, like the Canon XF 605 is like $4,000, like $4,000 or $5,000 or something like that. Or you can go to eBay and get a Canon XF 400 for about $4,000, for over $4,000. And if you could get a Canon R6 with 2 SD card slots and no overheating and unlimited recording, well, why would you spend money on the $4,000 camera? The Canon wants you to buy the more expensive camera. That's what I think. And I think that's kind of stupid. If I'm going to have to buy one of your cameras, if I'm going to spend money, I'll get to that at the end. The next point is not having not having multiple card slots or matching card slots. Again, the EOS R is a really cool camera. I would love to get that camera, but once again, the crop, the 4K crop, the limited recording, and the fact that it only has one SD card slot, that bothers me. I don't care what anyone says, I want 2 card slots. I want them to be matching card slots. Okay, just to be clear, that means I want 2 SD card slots, or 2 compact flash, or 2 CF Express, or 2 CFast, or 2 of the same card slots. Whatever. Whatever, I don't care what kind of card they are, as long as I can afford them and they're really, really fast. Okay, I want 2 matching card slots. I don't care if it's a $25 camera, some Toy Story kid-friendly Buzz Lightyear Star Command camera. I want 2 card slots. And the Canon, one camera I was thinking about getting is one of the XC15 or the XC10. That camera has 1 SD card and 1 compact flash. I wish someone, feel free to explain to me in the comments why, or how, and or why that makes any sense to have different card slots. That to me makes no sense. That's stupid. The SD cards are just, they're the latest and they're the greatest thing. They're just the new in. It's just the hip thing to do. Why would you not? Well, why would you use anything else in your camera besides an SD card? And I got a new monitor, by the way, for my camera, and I keep looking into the monitor instead of looking into the lens. It's really, I gotta stop doing that. But anyway, another problem, again, mainly with, I'm gonna use the Canon cameras as an example, because I don't know about any, but this one is having a lesser quality codec. Canon and the R6. That's the Canon R6 is the one that I was thinking about getting, and they're using IPB, 4K IPB instead of all I. You can, I could explain that, but it wouldn't make any sense if I explained it. I can't explain it off the top of my head. I suggest you watch Peter Gregg's video. He did a video explaining IPB and all I. He even got a little marker board and drew it out and explained it. And yeah, go watch Peter Gregg's video with 2 G's, by the way. Peter Gregg with 2 G's at the end, not in the front. Anyway. Another point. I didn't make the last point. Having a lesser quality codec, but yeah, the 4K, because the reason Canon, I'm assuming the reason Canon is forcing people to have IPB instead of all I is because since 4K, the 4K resolution is such a high resolution, it's going to use up more space, and they're forcing people to use IPB to make sure people have enough room on their memory cards. But why? If I want to use all I, why won't you let me use it? If all I is better, I want the better quality. I don't care if it's just the slightest little bit. No. If IPB is, if all I is the better quality, I want the better quality. Okay, let me have the best. I want the best, even if it's just like 1.5% best. Excuse me, 0.5% better. I'm spitting all over myself like a camel. I hope I made my point clear on that. Sometimes I confuse myself when I talk and hurt myself. My next point is removing or replacing features instead of just having everything. Now, again, the EOS R, I think it was the EOS R, they removed the little dial, the little thumb joystick thing, and put in this kind of touch bar. No, I haven't tried that yet, but I don't know. Something tells me I might enjoy that. I don't know. Again, I haven't tried it. I haven't touched it, but I don't know. Something tells me I might like that. Have a little touch bar. You use the touch screen, and I don't know. But if everybody, I don't know. And the EOS R, I can't remember again if it was the R6 or the R. I'm referring to those two because those were the two I was looking at. Now, to this day, I still can't figure out which one I want. But one of them, they removed one of the top dials and replaced it with something else. They removed one of the dials, so they removed the monitor off of one and replaced it with something else. No, don't replace. No, I like knobs and buttons and dials and flippy switches and twisty things, and I'm kind of boomer minded that way. I like buttons. I like buttons and switches and dials and knobs, and don't be taken away by push button knobby twisty thing controls. Please, can we come to some Like, can we have, okay, when we're building our tech, can we please have just a line in the sand somewhere that we just don't cross? I mean, what happened to the saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Or, you know, like, why can't we have custom built stuff? Like, why can't you just come out with a new processor and a new camera body and just be a little bit more like PCs? You know, just let us kind of pick out what buttons and what knobs and whatever the hell, you know, whatever. Maybe I'm too picky. I will admit that's one character flaw I'll admit to is you know, I'm picky. I'm a little picky. But anyway, no, still I think I should. No, I'm using my iPad here, and the thing keeps shutting off. The screen keeps. Stay awake, you narcoleptic. Pay $1,000 for piece of a piece of sheet metal computer, and the thing's narcoleptic. Anything anyway. Poor battery life. Boy, oh howdy. Boy, them Canon batteries sure do suck. Well, I tell you what. Mm, mm, mm. Boy, them Canon batteries sure do suck. I'll tell you what. This Canon XA35, I've got the, what is it called? The BP828 battery in here. Boy, those things suck. I get like 2.5 hours with those batteries. The Panasonic batteries for their, what is it, the UG AX90 or whatever camcorder batteries they have, their smallest camcorder battery lasts about 6 to 7 hours or something around there. Their smallest battery. Okay, Canon's biggest battery for the XA series doesn't even last half as long as Panasonic's smaller battery. That's disappointing, Canon. That's a bunch of bullshit. You need to get better batteries in this motherfucker. Like the Canon BP828 batteries, you don't even have you don't even have like a little button you can press to check the battery life. You gotta turn on the camera and see if it even comes on. You gotta turn on the camera and look at the battery life and check it that way, or just go ahead and plug in the battery. And then Canon doesn't even make a dual battery charger. And their mirrorless, the batteries for their mirrorless cameras aren't any better. I mean, for video at least, they're not any better. They've got like 3 or 4 different series of battery, and like, I don't know. You have to the battery life. Canon batteries, boy, they suck. Get some new battery technology. I think I spoiled this topic earlier. This kind of spoiled this earlier. The 30-minute recording limit. Okay, now I like camcorders. I like video camcorders. I like video. Like, no, I love watching home. I like the home style of video. The guy holding the camera, he can't quite hold it still. He knows he needs to hold it still, but he can't quite hold it still because he wants to be involved in the conversation. And it's like, oh, you know, some guys will put like a filter over it, and they put music. And I love those old kind of thrown together. I'm trying to be Steven Spielberg, even though I suck at it, kind of home videos. If I'm even describing that right, I'm probably not. But yeah, I love. That didn't even have anything to do. That doesn't have anything to do with what the hell I'm talking about. Boy, I'm stupid. 30-minute recording limit. Like, even though I don't really talk that long, I mean, this video I can tell by my monitor that I can't stop looking at. It's really weird, by the way, about this monitor. I like this monitor. I like looking at the monitor, but I hate looking at myself. Boy, I sure am ugly. Boy, I need beat up. Well, I need someone to come over here and beat me up for being so ugly. Boy, I'm so ugly. The doctor killed himself looking at me. Ooh, boy, I'm ugly. Anyway, I've been standing here talking for 20 minutes, so technically don't need to record. I technically don't need to be able to record longer than 30 minutes, but that doesn't matter. If I want a camera that records longer than 30 minutes, I should be able to record longer than 30 minutes. Don't matter what I'm using it for. It don't matter how long I talk, or what the hell I'm talking about, or what the hell I'm doing. If I want a camera that records longer than 30 minutes, I should be able to have a camera that records longer than 30 minutes. Okay? Stop telling me how to use my stuff. Please stop telling me what I need. Okay? I want a Canon EOS R6. No, I want a camera similar to the Canon EOS R6 or the Fujifilm X-T4. I want 2 or more matching card slots. I want to be able to record longer than 30 minutes. I want to be specific. I want unlimited recording. I want... Oh, God, just cut my brain out, throw it in the dishwasher, and just stick it back in. Maybe that'll fix it. Like, I feel like someone just... Oh. I just, I want everything. Okay, I want to have my cake and eat it too. If I'm, the point of all this I'm trying to make, I want everything. Okay, if I'm going to spend money on the camera, then you better give me whatever features I want. Even if I don't need them. I want everything. If I'm going to spend money on the camera, give me the features that I want. If you're going to tell me, if you're going to dictate to me what I'm going to have, what I'm going to get, then the camera better be free. And that goes with everything. With smartphones and computers and TVs and everything. If you're going to tell me what I'm going to have and what I'm going to do with it, then give it to me for free. If I'm going to have to pay you for it, then I better get whatever I want. Why do we all have to have the same experience? That's stupid.